Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, August the 7th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. It is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. The room is open Mondays to Fridays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I share my screen and I'm live on the mic. In the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Idea subscription. Well, you know what? This is going to be a fun video for me to do today because, my watch list was quite frankly spectacular. I probably don't talk about my watch list enough, but I'm going to certainly talk about it a lot today, just because of, and I'm not saying every single day you're going to see stocks that are like this that every one of them performed, some incredibly, some moderately, but I also want to go over about how the watch list is created. So take a look at just one moment, please. All right, so this is my watch list for today, okay? And just as to make sure I don't forget how you can have access to it, if you click on File, if you click on New, and then Channel Bar, and then Barry's watch list, okay? I do this every day, so it'll be a new set of symbols every single day. So what I do is I do some scanning after hours, and I create this watch list for the next day. And a lot of it, let me just minimize that. A lot of it is based on, does a stock have what I call room? So for instance, when I look at, first of all, let me just look at CELH. So there's the first alert at 9:45 and the price was 21.54. So what did it do since then? So it went from 21.54 all the way up to 22.96. I mean, it's almost $1.50. Then it pulled back and now it's starting to drop. I'm not saying you marry these things necessarily, but this is also a stock that if you look, let me bring in the daily chart for it. You look at the daily chart, had a huge day yesterday. It had earnings on the 6th, and this is a lifetime high. So this is why it made the list. There was no resistance going, obviously looking left because it was at an all-time high. So that's one reason why it made the list. CNDT. Probably have to change this to a weekly chart. Again, look at the room it's got. CNDT. There was the alert at 410. What did it do after the alert? Got all the way up to 465. Now this is the absolute star. OPGN. There was the alert at 258 right here. It chopped around just a little bit and then it took off, got all the way up to 444 from 258. I mean, it's spectacular. Groupon, 23.44 had earnings today. A little more choppy, but 23.44, got up to 24.82. So there's $1.40 before it pulled back and then it moved even higher. This is one that has it moved yet? No. So this one I really, really like it. Look at it on the weekly chart, okay? You can see how much room it's got. The issue right now is the volume isn't great, okay? I have a relative volume minimum of 1. And yes, it snuck in there, but now the volume is tapered off. And so you can see right there, see how the volume is tapered off? And so it has actually dipped down below 1. What I'm hoping for is that later on, maybe in the day, that all of a sudden we get a big volume pop. Like people get interested and we get a big volume pop because I'm just looking at this weekly chart and look how much room it has. I should start doing this. I should put my weekly chart here when I'm doing these videos. And then there's JELD. I think this was modest. 23.37 and it got up to 23.60. So that was a modest move. But these watch lists are created. I create them in the evening. So tonight, tonight's Friday. So this evening, I will create the watch list, and it'll be ready for you on Monday. The watch list has about 30 symbols in it, but these are the only ones that triggered from the watch list, because in here. For a symbol to trigger, it has to meet certain filter requirements. And so I don't want all 30 to trigger. I only want sort of the best of them to trigger. So I would encourage you. This is great if you're starting out, as a new trader. It gives you just a very low number of stocks that you have to concentrate on all day long. I mean, in the watch list up, and especially if you only want to go long stocks, I would say that I usually get no more than 10. Today I've had, 7? I would say that no more than 10. And typically they are spaced out. It's not like you're going to get them all at once. Nothing will happen until 9:45. I put a delay for anything in this window until 9:45. I try to let things settle down maybe a little bit. And so you can see here are the alerts. So, you had plenty of time to examine each one to see whether or not you wanted to get in. So that's it. The watch list ended up a spectacular, and this, Monday also. If I showed you Mondays was very much the same. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, a little more of a mixed bag. But typically, though, there's usually always 1, 2, or 3 really nice ones from the watch list every day. All right, everybody, I do want to get back into the trading room, so I'm going to shut this down. And again, if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link for the free room. And I'll open the room Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye.